you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a nice brain in me.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
For Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Gravity lying.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
Shotgun now for Milrow. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milrow, first and 10.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Fits it through the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Slot man in motion left. Pistol now for Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And is caught, Jalen Royals. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the pistol, Smith. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't got strong enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chiefs in control so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Riggs. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Running with Walker again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11.
This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
19, go!
First down throw here from Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the left, he's got a roll. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Milrow with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And up to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Taylor to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow. 50, 80.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. That's Worthy running slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Caught quick right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead.
Kansas City.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19-18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Milrow. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Royals. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
70, come 19, come 19. Left wing 19.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in by Arroyo in the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Check, check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready?
He'll throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
On the gun, Milrow. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Gravity Lions.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all.
Michael Dixon.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Left side. It's caught by Rice. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. There's a dive up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and just 2 to go.
15, yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on first. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Smith will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Come back.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, Can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 44. 15.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, dribble in.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, 50, yellow. 43. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Right back to Worthy. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
60 Bison.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Desperation time here. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Don't tell these guys the odds, partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down.
Viking 18.
Milroe from the gun. It is cut left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Tiger.
At the 39-yard line.
Milroe with it on 1st. Completes, it's Horton. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. He has room past the 25. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. He'll throw it. He gets it to Rice. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chiefs only up by a few. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Fall down these two. I'll go Willie.
Running right, this is Taylor. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Given 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Taylor again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They go again with Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Taylor. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for him. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, "Hill."